our players from Germany and Austria. We have Skull again on a very weird map. It is again Highlands. We have Tato Koreans again. We have Mongols, Janik, Pocket, Arrow at the flank, going for an early dock against Pedro here. Is playing the flanks. And we have LB10, Pocket Spanish. So no surprises here. Cavalry, Pocket, and Enderine might go for the fast crush here against Tato. So that could be sick. We have Highlands again, very scrappy map, so much going on, and the last time VNS didn't play it to full potential, and oh, $30 donation, thank you guys. Please tell me how you want it to get used. If you don't say anything, I will put it on the second price. Because second is not getting anything at the moment. It's $200 for first and nothing for second. If you want to have it for first price, just send me a PM. If you want to use it in any other way, just PM me. And thank you so much for supporting AOC in general. And yeah, so civs are the same again. Let's take a look how the dock positioning is here. And I will put chat off, and this could be the last game after an 8-hour day. This is not Yucatan, this is Highland. Tato and Enderine now very fast up both. Nice uptiming here by Enderine. I'm pretty impressed by his starts today. And that will be a very intense crush between the two of them. Koreans against Britons. Then we have Leary with safe fish behind. And if Enderine actually wins the water, he can deny even the fish here of Skull. The rest is pretty safe. Pedro against Arrow, maybe very short distance, but it feels like Pedro, yeah, we can see him going for a mill here. He will not go he will not go for Grush, he will go for Fast Castle. And so we will have a very intense Grush over here, I would say. And yeah, I think the rest won't be much of a crush. Arrow will go for 3 docks against Pedro here, but Pedro will not fight back. Yannick will have some small fish boom. LB10 will lose this one in the long run, but that won't be the most scary thing ever here. Oh, Enderine now fighting against Tato. I can't even click Tato Scout. I have no idea who's winning here, and it is Tato. That's how you get 2.8k on HD if you win every Scout War. Tato not even going for a tower, something we didn't see for quite some time in competitive games. But that's one of the scenarios where the tower really helps out in a fast crush scenario here. And let's see. Enderine is retreating. Might even consider to go for... I knew it. What? What's going on? What is going on? Like how is he not fighting? He was up earlier. He had his docks up earlier. Now he's dropping. What is Enderine's problem? He's not fishing. He's losing lots of HP on his galley. And... huh, that's so weird. Now he's just sacrificing his galleys there without his fishing ship without any need. And yeah, I'm not sure what Enderine is completely outsmarting himself after he saw the tower there, as it seems. Well, so that's it from the water. On this side, the other side wasn't even that contested. Let's take a look. LB10 will go for Kongs. Leary will go for the pure boom. Pedro will go for, I would predict knights. We have Yannick going for boom. We have Skull going for knights as well. So kind of what you want to see from the civilizations here. And yeah, Enderine, actually that's a sweet, like, unintuitive move. Did he scout it before? No, he didn't. So that's like super lucky for him that he gets those fishing ship. Actually, he isn't getting them, but that he scouts them. What is he doing? He's still producing galleys. I don't get this guy sometimes. Okay, never mind. And Henry is doing a great job here of killing the fishing ship, so... But... yeah, not too important. Water control is pretty nice on this map, but... honestly... That's a fight you will not win, Levitan. Water is important when it comes to like late game, but fishing wise it's not amazing. Not amazing at all. Like some shorefish absolutely help out, but it won't give you like a real boom advantage. Henry trying to wall, super scared. And not even sending more villagers on stone. But he isn't walled at the top here. He isn't walling here. Yeah, if you're walling so late, like the Toe did say before in another stream, why aren't you stone walling then? There is interesting Enderine, so he's walling behind there. And now lots of axes. Green, blue. Yeah, green and blue are axing. So they're axing crosses at the moment. Pedro. Not sure what he will be doing. And I think he should go for heavy. Oh, that's a nice castle. Zoning on a lot of area, and the villagers can still very much safely get the castle up. But yeah, that was close. Oh, yeah, didn't miss the situation. And now Skull with some scouts. And now some knights. I think Enderine needs to stonewall here. If he's sending a villager on stone, why not stonewall? And yeah, it was open. But still, why? Like, he could get the pressure in his face. And he could overbury as well. Like, this one has only 42 food left. What's going on here? LB10. Yeah, but... okay, so... I think that will be one of the longer games. And... yeah, interesting map and interesting civilizations will create an interesting game, I would say. So it's now a bit of a downtime. And... Leary Boomtoll tournament? No, that's just true. Not true. You actually went for a lot of knights. But yeah, Celt is a civilization where you want to boom. So he's up with 40 Cs now. Enderine getting the houses up behind. Arrow buying some food. And yeah, that seems to be fine. Nothing much going on. 3 GC for Skull, so he isn't really committing there at all. Pedro getting wheelbarrow. Did he build knights? No. He is going for 40 Cs as well. So that will be lots of booming going on. Enderine not up to Castle Age. The toe just clicked. Enderine looking at 500 food here. Should maybe simply buy 200 food. I think that would be. And Leary is building a defensive monastery here for Enderine. Oh, food price seems to be high. 153. Okay, okay. That's a lot. Okay, as I said, this is the time where we will, see those kill to death stats for the next 6 to 7 minutes. There shouldn't be a single unit dying. Actually, what is LB10 doing here? He doesn't want to cross anywhere where a lot of galleys are. And okay, so the stats did change. And now overbearing. Oh, Andrew stopped it. But look, no, oh god. And that anticipation by Skull as well. He looked at it and ran in at the perfect timing. Oh, a nice instant convert here. And yeah. So Leary even has more HP on his knight. So maybe Enderine will do the villager, but yeah. That was a nice awareness of Skull here. But nice quick convert by Leary. Even the scout hitting the monk here, but yeah, in the end worked out pretty well. Pretty damn well for NC here. Okay, then let's take a look at overall villages. Arrow and Chateau in the 30s. And Leary and Pedro actually is showing off a pretty nice boom. Arrow actually going for knights here. Japanese knights follow-up. That's something that Pedro will not expect. But Pedro has 74 villagers. Arrow has only 38. Oh, that will be interesting. And that's opening it up for Yannick as well. To keep, yeah, an aggression here. And if Arrow is controlling this area, LB10 will never be able to help Pedro. Was actually building a knight in exactly that moment. What is going on here? Enderine building more TCs, as he should. Oh, Skull won that fight with 1 HP more? How? He had less HP. So weird. And now Skull is pushing in, and Pedro will be like, what is happening here? And yeah, suddenly the Japanese is knight pushing the Frank. When did you see that last time? Peter instantly getting fletching to increase the damage output from his CCs. Needs to pull villagers now. And maybe Monastery would have been a nice addition as well to the 3 stables that he was adding. And Yannick is now going for galleons, so he is going for water before he is going for land, and that's a nice decision, I believe. Because the water, look at that one here. It's like all this area. Maybe if we go into this view, like you see that it's controlling everything. So if they're like having all this water there, that's just epic. Nice quick word for Pedro. Getting some knights up and yeah, Leary is sending the villagers over, but denied. They're now building a siege workshop. What's going on here? Oh, it's a toe! Actually pressuring against Enderine. What is going on with the resources selling and buying here? It's enormous. Like all people want to trade off resources. Stone to buy 177, wood to buy 88, and food to 133. So food kind of evened out a bit at least. And Yannick is going on water. LB10 needs to go on water as well. If you ask me, yeah. Enderine can't. Leary shouldn't. So LB10. Yeah, and Peter is going for paladins anyway, so. Oh, that's interesting. That villager still walled. The castle will go up. That villager will get the castle up. Unless Pedro is able to get castle up on his own or a tower, but... Oh, that will be so... No. Pedro. If he gets that castle up and snipes that villager, that would be most epic ever. But he's losing so many villagers at the same time. Error, Pedro. Is it possible? No, more villagers coming in. Okay, now it's done. It's okay. Pedro needed to have something to block here. But otherwise, no, it would have. I think. Oh, that would have been so interesting. But yeah, we will never find out. Kato continuing his push. Enderine building a castle. I think a bit too defensive, if you ask me. Now Leary putting up some aggression over here, which might threaten Kato a lot. Skull is going for stables now, but yeah, against Kels is going for Harbidier Siege Onager. Oh, I'm not really sure. Yannick is not really knowing where to send his Galleons at the moment. And I couldn't really recommend something great to him as well. Enderine is holding. Tito's forward is getting pushed back. And yeah, Pedro to defend. Pedro's on the way to Imperial Age as well. Arrow should be behind in villagers. Yeah, 54 only. Yeah, his push didn't do too much. And yeah, Tito losing a lot there. Down to 80 villagers now. Oh, but those are walls that Leary should not have allowed. He wants to absolutely have the chance to push against Tito there. But maybe he's just pushing into Skull, but that will take so much time. Oh, Yannick, nice. Nice galleons here. Okay, let's take a look. SO upgrade now for Leary. Tito on the way to Imperial Age. So all within reason. Peter not in his other gold spot yet. Not sure if he didn't find it. And now Albitan is going for water, like we want to see from him. Maybe engaging a bit early here. I think he should not have shown that he went for water, and he should have sent more than, should have built more than 4 docks, I believe. Yeah, now retreating. Onager shots helping out. Okay, so what's going on at the moment? We have Leary pushing, not really pushing. We have Enderine. Oh, Skull preparing a landing. Leary wanted to get a castle up here, well, got denied. Arrow trying to run around, but Pedro is aware. Was that Petard? Did Pedro get petarded? That castle is down, and either Pedro did delete it or Arrow went full petard. But Pedro surprisingly had another castle up, and now yeah, still gets traps and still can do everything there. Okay, so Enderine now going for the water control here. I think that's absolutely the right decision. I think he should go for water control in the other lake as well. Okay, now Albitan should retreat and SO should do a lot of damage against the Galleons. I think slowly but surely Yannick needs to get onto land as well. They need Mangudais, they need SO to really compete. And Tito can't deliver the SO at the moment, and Yannick isn't doing it either, so yeah. Let's see. Lots of access going on. Those SO could get enormous shots here against Yannick, but Yannick knows that he really cannot take a fight and is retreating. What is that? 75 damage. Pedro's now pushing, and Arrow doesn't have much. He has some on water, but Leary is sending now. And he... What is Arrow doing? Is he going for Harbinger defense? Seems like it, yeah. But that will be tough to hold when if Galleons are here as well. A lot of access here on this side. Tato trying to hold. And we have Yannick now trying to take another engagement. Celtic Fury card, something I'm missing, but how Livy is retaking the water is so funny. Oh, and the trade is getting denied this whole time because Yannick still has some ship here. Still no paladin upgrade from Pedro coming up, and yeah, Arrow is doing everything right. Second layer of walls here. Really does not want to see Pedro paladins coming into Zico. And now let's see another big engagement still avoided by Yannick here. Henrin, Galliathon now being done. Oh god, Protest are doing so much damage. Now Skull around. Oh, he actually got the transport over. But Leary walled him a lot off and is getting some barracks up now, but I'm not sure if he is... Oh no, he has Harvard upgrade, obviously. He built a lot of Harvards at the front already. And Skull going for water here as well. And Chinese Devolution ship could be pretty deadly. Enderin might want to switch focus now. Or is he reducting the top? He is trying to reduct the top, but yeah, not with Trito. They could get an epic trade light running from this area over this passing down to this area would be like the perfect length. Oh, Teto, how did Pedro get in there? Probably through the middle. Yeah, the speed walls weren't in time, and yeah, somebody's just going down, but Arrow should chase him. Should seriously chase him back there. Heavy 10 getting some siege workshops up now, wants to go on some ramps and is now going for elite cannon games. Oh god, Spanish so incredibly strong here in the long game. Oh man, what an impressive play here by NC again. How is that looking here? They still get some great raids going. If Teto goes on land, Endurin has nothing to defend. Endurin needs to help him, yeah, basically every step there. Endurin maybe should either go on water now in the middle as well, or yeah, that's what he's doing, or maybe start to heavily sling. We didn't hear any slings just yet, and he's only at pop 120, so like it's not like he has the world. Now throwing X-Men even added in by Pedro to counter the Harbidiers. Nice addition, but if Arrow could go on Samurais, the re-counter would obviously be available instantly as well. Still blocking the trade here. So annoying for the NC guys, but finally L10 is sending something in to clear that up. And now Cannon Garen should, yeah, kill all the dogs here. Enderin is coming as well. And it feels like map control is still fitty-fitty. Fitty-fitty, I would say. And yeah, incredible trade line, especially for Highlands. For NC as well here. Finally, Elite Mangudai is coming in, but for now, let's see ground attack. Oh, but that is stopped because of whoops! Nice shots here against all the Mangudais, and they didn't do anything. Like 3 villagers killed, or what did I count there? Sweet stuff here. And now we have Yannick pushing more where all the SO. They're kind of missing at the moment. Maybe throwing X-Men even. And now SO coming in, and Abitan is going back to fight that off what Yannick is throwing at them. I really think they need to change the strategy that here. They need to push Enderin, and Teto needs to get, yeah, exactly, he needs to get villagers down here and siege onagers to defend. Or maybe Yannick should do that. But yeah, Yannick should focus on bloodlines first. And And yeah, Mango Dice is great. Okay, so Scout through the Chateau, Yanni through the Chateau. Okay, and now the ramps are here for LB10. And yeah, that's simply a great engagement here for LB10 if you didn't want to get shot from there. So what's going on here? So many axes that's going on at the moment. Pedro actually adding light cav. That means he isn't doing too great on the trade card front. Let's take a look. 17, Louis at 33. Not so great by most of the players. Pedro now getting the gold here, and yeah, getting his back gold here as well. So that was costly before, going for paladins, then switching on to elite throwing axemen. What was going on in the chat? Yeah, sorry for that. Oh, big shots against the Mango Dice again. And now the Mango Dice, oh, they can't really, engage now as well. Big water fight at the same time as and ramps around. And yeah, that's just the efficiency of the Galleons are reducing so much. Like cannon Galleons are doing a great job against siege ramps and Onagers obviously, but that's a big push and I don't really see how that push is getting stopped at the moment. Mango Dice, yes, they're nice, but there's no paladins for the Asian civs. So that would be the counter that you need. Maybe some cavaliers from the Chinese, but he lost all his stables and he isn't, redoing them here. Chateau now coming with his own, but not fully upgraded so far. And yeah, those are great shots. Having the hill advantage, trying to micro around a bit. And that's 4 for 1. That's a good start for Chateau. At the same time, we have Andarine uncontested, now trying to regain water here again. SO around, but we'll get, suicided. Oh god, that's such a big fight. I'm not sure if you can actually, like, really win that fight, or is it just a random trade? So many ramps, so many SO, castle helping out as well. It's just incredibly tough to do a good engagement here. I think the ramps are helping out more than the castle of Yannick actually damaging. Now some Harvarders coming in even. Castle's getting repaired. And they're trying to retake the water, but it seems like that's getting denied again. Most important thing is over here, and the Mango Dice of Yannick are holding strong. It seems to be a hold for our players from Czech and Spain here. LB10 now trying to get some bombard cannons up the front, but for now being denied. Paladin upgrade finally kicking in for Pedro. Trade card amount 33, so he can afford it pretty soon. Elite turtle ship for Chateau. Oh golly, they are coming. Elite turtle ships. What are we seeing here? Let's take a look. Chateau only 17 trade cards. If he wants to go for elite turtle ships, he needs to get up to like roughly 60 or something, because they are incredibly costly there on the gold count. Oh god, what another great game. They've been really showing great performances here, and I can't really tell who deserves it more so far here. TZ now really trying to go for it, really trying to defend. Andarine very exposed. The Ramgo would completely wipe off Andarine off the map, and even a Ramgo from a Turk could do it. But a Ramgo obviously from a Chinese player would be better. And now with all the Rams, the SO, they are pushing it back. And where are the turtle ships? They aren't out yet. Oh, here they are. Mixing them to trade cocks. Oh, Arrow preparing a transporter maybe, and that would be sneaky for Mango Dice. If we get like 20 Mango Dice into here, sneaking around and putting themselves into the trade line, that could be game changing if NC isn't realizing it in time. More push here, the Celt is so strong, and LB10 I really like how he is positioning. He already did a great job on Team Islands there, and it's really tough to control those big flocks of ship. And now those castles of Arrow and Yannick might even go down. Mango Dice now going to the top. They will easily clear up the siege ramps, so no problem here, and should easily clear up the SO as well. Tracks going down. That hurts a bit. And Chateau lacking docks at the moment. No check against Enderine. Hero pushing, but not that strong. Only one stable at the front. He is rebuilding the stables. And that is holding. But they need Chateau. Let's take a look at Chateau's resources. Oh god, that's looking not so great. He's redocking over here now. They really need to swing Chateau more gold, I believe. Those SO are so good. Let's take a look at trade cards. Arrow only had 6. Skull 15. That's simply not enough. Only one from here, LB10 was under 30. But the rest, you shouldn't overproduce in Highlands, because then they will block each other. So if everyone is going for like 60 trade cards, that's not an option. That's less efficient than 40 trade cards. And yeah, nice trade cards indeed. And so I think he should wait longer before engaging here. They simply don't have the math. It's not like 2 turtle ship can win the game here. They need to fall back, and turtle ships, the range is pretty small, but the damage output against SO and Rams is just so good, so that the composition of Galleon, turtle ship and Rams actually would be the great thing they want to go for. Oh, nice ground attack here by Lyri. And Pedro, yeah, he cannot push at the moment, but once he gets some some traps out, he can go for the raid again. And oh, not really sure. I think he can kill a lot of Arrow. Yannick running around with Manglites. They need to sneak around with Manglites, and I think they need to just attack Enderine. Enderine has nothing at home, and he's Brits. He simply cannot defend. But they're so they don't get their room to breathe against all those big attacks here. Now that's an overextension here of LB10, but getting bomber towers up, getting more siege out, and NC is pushing. Oh, still so many misclicks here by Chateau, mixing so many trade cocks. I think I've seen like 10, 12 trade cocks now. They could have been invested into turtle ships. Whew, what another great game here. Team members looks really not like at the same levels. What do you mean? Do we know them? Like, yeah, they're all very known top team game players of the world. All of them are like within the top 200 of the world when it comes to team games, I would say. So, okay, now the push continues, and now finally Chateau is having the SO there and doing the nice damage, and Cavaliers now doing the great damage here against the Rams and SO maybe, but Bomber Towers are just killing the Cavaliers, and it's looking worse and worse here for our tech team. Mangled eyes around, could snipe a lot, but there's nothing to snipe the SO. Maybe some SO now of Chateau, but just microing so many fronts is so tough. And GG! It's again the GG anticlimactic, but they see they have no chance to win this, and NC is winning the Civ War tournament. And yeah, what a great performance by them. Again, Arrow, poor decision making here, and lost against Pedro, then did fall back so much. Enderin immediately survived after having a very poor decision here at the water, and Leary then just pushed through. Celt power going on, and let's take a look at the achievements here. After game number 4 and the win for NC. Your age timing was pretty damn great. I think military count error 100 to 300. Feels bad, man. But yeah, he wasn't having the spot to do differently, and yeah, that was interesting. And congrats to NC. They played incredible. Maybe if you want to speak very badly of them, they kind of unjustified got seed number 4 and should have gotten seed number 3 and should have gotten like East European civs. But I think with how they played and how their decision making was, I think they would have performed pretty well with Huns and Vikings as well. And they know how to sling, so they could really make use of very difficult situations. So I will join them in TeamSpeak and we'll ask them how they feel.
Channel switched. Sound resumed.
Guys!
Hey,
War
hey.
schon klar, dass je länger das Spiel gewinnt, geht ihr sowieso immer gewinnt, weil die anderen halt nie getradet haben.
Okay, guys. Are you up for a short interview?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so now winning the Civ War tournament. First of all, congrats. And yeah, how do you feel now winning $200?
Yeah, surprised at least, I would say. I didn't expect it.
Neither did
yeah,
I.
but feels good, feels nice.
Me neither, no.
Yeah. So you had the first pick with Civilizations, and how much do you think was that of an advantage here?
I think it was a big advantage, but mainly because, in my opinion, the enemies didn't play it as they should. Like they should have played really aggressive, I think. That would be way better, because in the late game, if you have Celts, if you have Spain, and the enemies don't, and you don't go into the late game with the big disadvantage, then you always should be able to come back, and then there's nothing they can do basically.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised by the lack of aggression, especially I don't want to point fingers, but Pedro and Enderin are known to struggle against a lot of early aggression.
Yes.
And
Yep.
they showed it a bit in this games as well. And
Titanic.
so I was surprised that the teams didn't go for the full punishment there, especially VNS.
Yeah, well, I guess they don't know us, obviously. And so they didn't know that this is maybe the weakness. So
Okay.
from that standpoint or point of view, you can maybe explain it. And especially against VNS, I'm not 100% sure if they were aware that our civs are so much better in late game.
Yeah.
Is that Turks and Saracens, which usually are pretty good late game civs, but not against Celts and Spain trade, I think.
Yeah. So the very short last minute addition of Leary, how do you think you would have performed if you would have switched Leary with, for example, Skittle?
I'm not sure if he would have been able to pull it off. To be honest, I don't think so. He kind of carried in quite some of the games.
Okay.
But I think the rest of us also played quite well. But he definitely stood out, I would say.
Okay.
At least from my point of view. I don't know. You, as a spectator, maybe can see that even better.
Well, he played typical Celts, went for Halberdiers, Onagers, or Boat Riders, or went for Knights. And I would have played the Team Islands game differently in his position, but the rest felt pretty sharp, yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously he also had like the strong Civ with the Celts that can like shine and carry. But yeah, I mean Skittle is also a very good player, but I don't know if we would have been able to pull it off.
Okay. Okay, then just in general, how do you like the format of the tournament?
Definitely interesting. I think this is the first time, right,
Yeah, yeah,
that a tournament has these settings, and thought it was quite interesting to play something different than the standard Civs or Mirror.
Yeah, especially you might be able to like balance different skilled teams a bit, because as you make it like you did, like the weakest seed can pick first. That might, yeah, that definitely gives the weaker teams an advantage. So
yeah. But
you
I
might
thought
be
that
able to get good games. I didn't think that
Yeah.
it's a big deal. When I looked at the Civs, I wasn't 100% sure which are the best.
yeah,
I think the Middle East Civs that VNS had clearly are a bit weaker than the rest.
yeah,
But the other three, I think, are quite even, depending on the civs and the playstyle, obviously.
yeah. Especially because two of your tips don't have braces, and you still
Yeah.
won islands and team islands. That's incredible. And like East European civs are incredible on water. They're super strong slingers. They still have hunts. Asia is incredible on water, and they can play mixed maps pretty well. Mongols, I think they didn't sling Mongols enough in most of the games. Chinese are pretty strong. The thing is, if Asia had paladins, I think they would
Yeah.
be super nice.
Yeah, but without didn't really have a counter to our Siege Naggers, our Celtic Siege Naggers.
Yeah, yeah,
And yeah, that's also why Mongols can't shine that much, I think, because if we have Celt Siege Naggers, they just can't carry and can't stomp over everyone.
yeah. That's maybe it. But for example, ZZ thought like East Europe is the best, and after they picked Asia, they actually wanted to change their pick to Middle East. So, for example, they really couldn't make up their mind. And yeah, I think it wasn't that unfair when it came to civilizations. And yeah, and the teams, NHN obviously couldn't bring their best lineup like they wanted to, but the other three teams were pretty much on the same level, I would say.
Yeah, to be honest, I would say when I looked at the lineups, I thought, yeah, okay, this are going to
We can
be
win a game
quick
or
games
two.
probably. Maybe we can take one game. That would be cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think even LB made plans for the evening, so
Yeah.
he had to cancel when we surprisingly won against Vietnam
Yeah.
guys.
So what
So,
what was the bigger surprise? Winning this one or winning the African Kingdoms show match 2 against Brazil A?
Yeah, okay. The one against Brazil was even bigger surprise
Yeah,
for me
yeah.
at least,
Yeah, for me as well. Yeah.
because like the names were a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Wasn't it Rio Fire de Gao?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, then thank you so much, guys, and congratulations. Don't spend it on the same hooker. And yeah, so
Yeah, I'm gonna get a yoga chick.
a yoga chick, yeah, but as I said, not all yoga chicks are
Okay.
the yoga chicks you're dreaming of. So, but yeah, thanks for the reference and enjoy your evening, guys.
Channel switched. Sound muted.
Oh, I didn't let them say goodbye now, but never mind.